of the Somerville Public Schools Professional Development broadcast. Today I'm going to review with you the Smart Exchange, which has hundreds upon hundreds of Smartboard lessons that you can use with your students at any grade level. Today I'm going to show you how to search for Common Core specific activities and lessons that you can use in your classroom. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to exchange.smarttech.com, and you'll want to sign up for an account. The account is free. Just use your Somerville email address. And then what you want to do is select search once you log in. We are going to select Common Core lessons, and the way we can do that is to just put the words Common Core in quotations. Filter it by subject area. I am just going to narrow it down to math, English, language arts, and science. And then I will click off of that and go to grade levels. And I am going to choose 6th, 7th, and 8th grade because those are the ones I'm specifically interested in at the moment. You can choose any grade levels you want. You can choose all grade levels, or you can choose some specific sets of grade levels. It's up to you. And then you're going to select the word go. And that is going to bring up different options that you have. One of the things that I like the most about this site is that it gives you the opportunity to preview each of the lessons before you actually download it. So I'm going to click on this one now, and I am going to take a look at this. Each slide, it'll tell you how many pages there are, how many slides in each lesson. And what I'll do is select the arrows to scroll through, take a look to see if it seems to be something that I might be interested in. So I'm going to X out of it. If I wanted to download it, however, I can choose download. So I'm going to X out of that. And let's check out another one, animal classification activity for the Common Core. So let's preview this. And just so you know, anytime you see this symbol, it is going to be interactive because it's going to link in one of the Smart Gallery lesson toolkits, and it will be an activity that students can use hands-on. What I'd like you to notice about this is that this has teacher's notes and lesson objectives written down at the bottom. So a lot of the Smart Notebook lessons will display not only the lesson objectives, but also teacher notes written to you as the teacher to give you an understanding of how the lesson should be carried out or could be carried out in your class. So you can choose to use those or not, but I think that they're actually very helpful. This is something that I'd want to download, so I'm simply going to click on download, and you'll see that it's downloaded here. That's because I'm using Chrome. You'll also notice that it would be in your Finder listed underneath downloads. Okay, so anything that I've just recently downloaded is listed here as well, so it would be in your downloads folder. And then I'm going to scroll through and look, here's another one that seems pretty interesting, preparing for park. So I'll click to preview that. And this does have actual park sample questions in it, which I think would be very helpful. So I am actually going to download this one too. And I'll click on download, and it will once again download to my downloads folder. And that is how we can search for different types of lessons specifically related to the Common Core and particular grade levels that you're interested in Smart Exchange. As you can see, just based on the parameters that I've selected here, math, English, and science, and Common Core, grades 6, 7, and 8, there are 424 different lessons that I could use. So this is a great place to start. Again, they can be adapted and modified to suit the needs of your students. The other thing I'd like to point out here is that if you wanted students to be able to use any of these, they can open it in the Smart Notebook Express, and that is an online center that will allow students to be able to interact with Smartboard lessons on their own just through their browser. So as you can see, this opened up that lesson for me, into the Smart Notebook Express, and now I can use that without having the software downloaded. This is something that you should really only use for students to interact with the lessons, and not something that you would want to use to build lessons. You want to build or modify lessons in the notebook application itself that can be found in your Finder underneath Applications in the Smart Technologies file. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.